Hello everyone and welcome to a quick look at a special game in my opinion. It's on Kickstarter right now, which is what makes it special for my video recording standpoint, as this is the first game I'm able to support while it's in Kickstarter. This is my first play of the demo. I'm going to turn this volume down a little bit more because it seems like it's still a bit high even though I turned it down already. Okay, so essentially this is a game that I am booting into for the first time. This is a pre-alpha demo. The game is currently on Kickstarter, has about 5 days left, and is currently about 15,000 shy of its goal. So it could really use support of anyone who sees this. The couple of videos I've seen of gameplay have seemed awesome. I'm getting into the gameplay for the first time myself now. So we're going to talk about my opinions as we go. In this demo, which is available on the Kickstarter page if you want to give it a shot, there are two levels, the easier Hall of Demonstration and the tougher Hall of Demonstration. Essentially, these two are different abilities to play the game. In here, we've got the starting room. You're going to notice a lot of similarities to this in Binding of Isaac. You're moving with WASD, you're shooting in each direction with your arrow keys. One of the major differences is this roll ability, which gives you a speed up, and I believe at least a little bit of invincibility frames. I'm not sure, but that's what it seemed like from watching it. Essentially, you got a character sheet here. This is much more RPG-esque in that you're going to get perks between levels. You're going to be able to level up at times with experience. Also, you'll notice Q is reserved to health potions, which are juice boxes. You can only have 3 at a time at the beginning of the game at least. So this is something that is more limited. It's not as open. There is a slot for an E over there, which I'm not sure what that'll be used for, as well as one blank slot that I assume will be filled in as well. It seems like they have a vending machine here which lets you purchase different items with money. So if we come across any money, we're going to be trying to get something from there. Check that out. But let's get underway here. One of the things I really enjoy about this game's design is the fact that it has these differently laid out rooms. Instead of all being uniform sizes like they are in, again, The Binding of Isaac, you're going to hear a lot of comparisons to that. The rooms vary in size and layout, which kind of allows for more variety in enemy placement and everything. Yeah, looking at this game, you can definitely see why it's drawing a lot of comparisons both to Binding of Isaac in gameplay style and Don't Starve in art style. A lot of people I've heard have been saying that it's almost too much of an Isaac clone. I disagree from what I've seen, and even from the brief bit of gameplay here. It is very similar, and as someone who has played a lot of Isaac, I can definitely feel that similarity. But I also feel like some of the unique mechanics, like the roll, are the roll and the room layouts are definitely enough to make it kind of its own thing. These red guys here are champions. Much like in Diablo, the champions here are going to have names for each version of for each one, which I think is a nice touch. I am losing more health than I would like right now. But yeah, so the champions, I believe, if I've paid attention properly in the videos I've seen, are going to drop us an item when they die, which is another kind of unique thing. Items are a little bit more common, I would say. You don't have to go to a special room for them. You're going to find them from defeating certain enemies, and not just mini bosses, but enemies in regular rooms. I kind of like that as an effect. It kind of opens it up for more variety in your runs. Obviously that's going to depend on the total number of items left in the game. Here's another one of the differences, which is where you get a level up after you get a certain amount of experience. As far as I know, this level up is randomized what perks you can take. So here we have two options, plus 15 HP, plus 10% healing per juice box, and carry 2 more juice boxes. The Great Expectations of juice boxes. Or as I lay dying, I see the light, plus 15 damage, minus 5% move speed, plus 10% defense, and plus 2 light radius. I prefer damage over health, just as I do in Isaac. so I am going to be taking the damage perk. We also have this item here, R to pick up. Cat's Cradle, 15% slow on hit. So essentially I believe that means, think the radioactive spider, essentially. As you can see, these desks were also talking to each other. There's a lot more focus on kind of dialogue and stuff in this game, in that it actually takes place. But it is kind of entertaining. It's somewhat self-referential. You know, there are times when the game is clearly aware of itself. It's actually really entertaining in my opinion. We're gonna get out of here. As you can see, with the different room layouts and everything, the map starts to take on almost a more Rogue Legacy feel than Binding of Isaac feel, with rooms connecting in multiple areas at times, as well as... Oh man, this is a tough room. This guy is taking a lot of hits from me. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I really want to get rid of this single shot turret here. Okay, that made things easier. I'm gonna pop a juice box, pick up another one. R to pick up. What is this? +1 shot. So now we have a sock puppet, which means that we're gonna fire out 2 bolts instead of 1. These chalkboard monsters are firing out shots at us. That's good to know. So yeah, the map takes on a little bit more of a combined feel, and you can tell by looking at it the difference in the way the rooms are sized. I do actually quite enjoy that fact. So far, even though it hasn't been that long into this video, I am actually really enjoying this. While I see where people are coming from with how similar it is to Isaac, I also feel like this is definitely feeling like its own game. This reminds me of that game. The one in the basement with all those scary creatures? Maybe. And there's the self-referentialness I've noticed, I mentioned. You know, it kind of blatantly calls out that it reminds of Binding of Isaac, which of course it does. I really enjoy the fact that they reference that and they acknowledge it. Let's see what this vending machine has to offer us. Vexing Vial for 10, Broken Mirror for 15. Let's try this Vexing Vial. Makes juice boxes special. Sadly, the effective juices burn through the table, floor, in a 5th form history seminar. So I'm guessing that makes our juice boxes heal for more, maybe? We're going to have to experiment with that. Oh man, another champion. We're getting a lot of champions in this build, more than I noticed in the videos I was seeing of the game. Taking a lot of damage too. You know, I kind of expected, as someone who has played as much Binding of Isaac as I have, to come into this and not really have much issue. That's definitely not proving to be the case. Makes juice boxes special. So we now have 2 things that make juice boxes special. If that does do more healing, let's see, we're at 73 right now. We're at 89, but we also got a couple of stat boosts. Crit chance up, as well as something else I didn't quite catch. I kind of like that it kind of boosts their effects not by way of having different options for them, but by ways of leveling them up, so to speak. That's a nice touch, really. If you can't tell, I am very, very quickly falling in love with this game. I highly recommend already that you support this on Kickstarter. It does need a lot still. It's, like I mentioned before, 5 days away from its end time, and still needs 15,000. Oh man, that's why roll is necessary. Oh my god. That didn't go too well, but we're still at 74 health. A compass. Shots ricochet. Oh, sweet. That's kind of nice. So yeah, I'm definitely going to go ahead and say already that I recommend this game to be picked up and to be supported on Kickstarter. I feel like this could be something really special by the time it's done with. I feel like it has differentiated itself already enough from Isaac to where the comments that it's too similar are already unfounded. Another thing that makes juice boxes special, our juice boxes are getting really overpowered right now. But yeah, it definitely differentiates itself. I don't think that the comments on it being too similar are as well founded as some people might believe they are. I feel like this game is definitely unique enough to warrant the Kickstarter support. I should also add out the developer's name, Avidly Wild Games. But yeah, I'm going to put the Kickstarter link in the description. If you have any interest in games like this, which I think if you've been watching this channel and probably by extension following my Isaac play, I think that you would. This is definitely something that I recommend supporting. This is a game that I think will get a lot of hours from myself, assuming it's supported and gets completed. So I definitely want to see that happen. Plus 5% move speed, plus 50 projectile speed, plus 20% move speed when not damaged for 5 seconds. Or plus 5% move speed. Whoop. Okay, there we go. This is a pre-alpha build, so little hang-ups like that I'm not too worried about. So this one will slow enemy projectiles by 45%. This one will give my projectiles faster speeds. I'm going to go with this one here. It's kind of nice that you can see the area that. Plus 15 damage, plus 1% lifesteal. I am getting a lot of items in this run. I kind of like that though. It means that you're going to... And if that stays the case for the full version, it kind of means that you're going to get more of those crazy item combinations that make games like Isaac fun. Yeah, but as I was saying, I'm going to put a link to the Kickstarter in there. They still need quite a bit, so any amount of support you can give them is very much something that's going to help on the way to making this game a reality. I'm not entirely sure what the plan is if it does not get funded. From the sounds of the Kickstarter, it's going to be very hard for them to get through development if it's not. So if you're interested in this, definitely go help it out as much as you can, because I'm not sure if it will be able to realize its vision nearly as much if it's not supported. So we're getting close to the end of this floor, I would assume, which means that we can go fight the boss soon. I already found the room for it, I just didn't go in. And this room looks like it's got a couple of these guys that I want to break out so I can get the coins behind them. I'd like to check out what that other upgrade option in the vending machine was. Taking some stupid damage trying to get these coins. That was silly. Plus 17 HP, plus 15% crit chance when I use a juice box. That's actually a pretty nice little upgrade there. Obviously you can tell the RPG elements not just in the leveling system, but the fact that there are critical hits and such. Oops. It's definitely a game that has kind of a long-lasting effect. From what I understand, there's also an element of steady progression. So in the sense of Rogue Legacy, so to speak, where you can upgrade your character between levels to help you on later ones. Broken Mirror. Summons fiery familiars. That sounds awesome. I'm not sure what that's going to do, but it sounds awesome. Oh, that's an active item. So the Broken Mirror here is like a spacebar item, and we can use that to summon familiars for us. We're going to test that out against the boss here. So hit E. Oh snap, that's awesome! And it's got a time cooldown, so you can use this more than once per room. I keep hitting spacebar to try to use it now though, instead of hitting the right button. This boss design, I just want to say, is awesome. It really does have a cool look to itself. The kind of makeshift dragon. We're going to use a potion to give up a crit, to give us higher crit chance, heal us up a bit. We're going to cast our fiery familiars again, which kind of stayed still. And we beat the dragon. So this is a run of the pre-alpha demo of Our Darker Purpose through the easy level. I definitely enjoyed my time with that. And quite frankly, I think that it is well worth my support. If you want to check out the demo for itself, of course it is available on the Kickstarter page now. So it seems like here we can get those steady upgrades, so to speak, Adds 2% base damage, 5% movement speed, 5% more damage versus Capulets. Juice box, 10% more healing. Nothing is available on any of these ones. It's only this first one here. Sorry about that. So yeah, it looks like we only have the options of the first one here. I'm going to take 2% base damage, which is going to use up the 2 credits I earn. So that's going to be your persistent upgrade situation. Let's go ahead into the tougher hall of demonstration here. See what's going on here. The items in the vending machine are the same. I believe those are just in there to kind of demo some of the ideas they have for the game. I'm assuming that in the final version, those vending machines will have varied things inside them. Oops, took some stupid damage. Roll. Oh. So the tougher hall of demonstration is definitely much tougher. I'm not even going to go after that coin, although I want it because I'll take damage trying to get it. Can't walk through that way. What else do I want to say about this? This game also has a green light campaign underway. I'm not sure how that's going to react, once again, if the Kickstarter doesn't succeed, but hopefully with the support of all the people who have done videos on this so far, I doubt my video will make much of an impact, but if it makes any, then I'm happy. But hopefully with the support that's gained from YouTube and everything, they can make the Kickstarter a reality. Whoa, that was close. Okay, I'm almost dead. I need to pop some potions. Wow. This got a lot harder in this version, and I kind of love it. They do build this as a very difficult game, and the easy mode, the easy one that I was playing first, not so much difficulty, really. I never felt all that threatened, obviously. If you looked at my health through the thing, you would know why. But this one I am already feeling the heat, so to speak. I'm sure I could be doing better if I was a bit more experienced, but for right now, this is definitely a noticeable increase in difficulty, even with the 2% base damage I increased. Finally, we killed that guy. We got a new item out of it, so I do want to survive long enough. The gangs of New Edgewood move slower, 20 damage, 10% move speed. Enemies have 10% less HP and move 10% slower. Or plus 15 damage, minus 5 move speed. We're going to go with this one since we took the other one last time. And we are going to pick up this item, which is... plus 3 damage, plus 3 life, plus 3% move speed, 3% crit chance, 3% defense. So that's like an all stats up. Whoop. Out the door. Thank you. One thing I do have to say about the map is it's definitely taken me a while to get used to trying to pick out the doorways. I think they could use a little bit better showing of where the doors are on the map. All it would really take would be a little bit of a larger green area, because right now you can see those little green lines. I feel like if those were made a little bit more prominent, the map would be a lot easier to read. But as a whole, this game graphically looks phenomenal. It plays really good, for especially knowing that it's a pre-alpha. There's definitely already a decent amount of item variety, although I've seen a bunch of similar things before. In the videos I've seen, I've noticed that many of the items that I picked up were in them already. But, you know, for a pre-alpha build, it's got a decent amount of items. It's showing itself well. It's playing smoothly. It's definitely showing off the proof of concept very well. And I think that's what a demo for Kickstarter should do. And, whoop. We got a Cloud Man over here. He should go down pretty quick. Get this coin. Oh, man. Oh. But yes, this is definitely a game that I'm going to go ahead and highly recommend you support. I know a lot of people kind of question developers who aren't well known on Kickstarter because there's no guarantee that they're going to pull through. But I think this proof of concept demo here is enough to show that they're really serious about making this game. Sorry for the real quick pausage there. Oh. Rolling is definitely important. The starting screen does not lie. So I need to go up and to the right. I do like the fact that there's a roll there. With it being the spacebar there, I'm almost curious if other characters in the final version will have a different kind of roll. I will have a different space ability. If rolling won't be a constant, but it'll be for this character. Oh my god, I'm almost dead again. Okay, we got another one of these vials, so our juice boxes are special again. This is the way to our boss room out the right side there. Oh god, this could be the end of us. Oh my god. So yeah, go check this out on Kickstarter. I know I've said that a lot, but I want to reiterate it a lot because it is getting very close to their deadline to make funding. And this is, in my opinion, a very special game. It's something that I can see myself, and I can see a lot of people who enjoy Isaac playing a lot of going forward if it gets funded and developed fully. Check out the demo. Play it for yourself, give it a try. I know there are a lot of similarities to Isaac, and I know that even while I play it I can feel those similarities, but it's also very much its own game. It's very much its own thing that is going to succeed on its own merits, not on the fact that it is similar to Isaac. Obviously, if you love 2D roguelikes, that is going to be a big impact, and I just died. But if you love 2D roguelikes like this, you're going to enjoy this game. I can say that almost assuredly. So we've got obviously not that much in terms of options for right now. I don't know why I even went in there. But yes, this has been a quick look at Our Darker Purpose. Let me check the current Kickstarter amounts as I finish recording this. 24,770 with 5 days to go. The product will be funded on Thursday, June 27th at 1:02 p.m. Eastern Time in the United States. So we're talking about actually a little bit over 5 days. It's got about 5 days and 12 hours left, or 13 hours. That's all. That's going to be all for now. I hope you enjoyed this quick look. I hope it encouraged you to go check out the demo yourself and support this game. Thank you for watching. Feel free to follow me on Twitter or Twitch if you so desire. I occasionally stream on Twitch. Twitter will be used to kind of communicate in a easier way. And of course, I've got my channel here if you would like to subscribe. Thank you all for tuning in. Go check out this demo, and I will see you next time.